Hi guys, it's Shame again. I'm back with another Chess Blitz video. As you can tell, wearing a slightly festive jumper today, with it being that time of year and all. Since the last video when we got to 600 Blitz, I did start losing quite a few games, which is an understatement, and tilted my way all the way back down. Way down actually to around 350 elo, which is pretty much half, more or less half of where I was, which isn't good at all. I went from 626 down to about 340 in the space of about 5 days. It's the worst tilt that I've ever had, and I never ever want to do it again. I'm not quite at 600 again at the moment, but I have managed to fight my way back up. I'm currently rated 515, so let's see if we can claw back some more elo and get back to 600 and see how we get on. Let's go into the 5-minute pool on chess.com. We've got the white pieces playing someone from France. Let's do d4. Let's just not do anything crazy. Let's just try and focus on development, get castled, and hopefully have a pleasant game. Famous last words. We will go here because there's no pawn to kick. We will go here to defend, and I believe this pawn is now free. We have a check here, however it's easily blocked. Not anymore, we don't, or at least not with that piece, but we can move the queen up. Attacks the bishop. I will pull back. They attack the knight, which is defended. What can I do in response? I could go after this pawn with these pieces. Let's give it a try. Check. And we've got a resignation. So, touch wood. That was a nice game. Let's for what it's worth, let's see how we got on in the review. We got 86%. Played as if we were a 1250. Can't grumble at that. Let's go on to another game. Got the white pieces again from someone in India, is that? Yes, I'm getting better on my flags, yay. Why is that not moving? There we are. I've lost 10 seconds by waffling and trying to get my mouse to do its job. And it's looking fairly similar to the previous game at the moment, I think. I'm not too bothered about this because queen defends and I will recapture. If he tries to tempo, I'll just recapture. It won't be doubled pawns because there's no pawn here. I'll just recapture, and I will just recapture. They're planning on this sort of attack. Let's develop my final piece and then get castled. Now, where do I want to put this bishop? They tend to say the further up the board the better, so let's go with that idea. They decide to kick my queen. Is my queen in danger if I move it here? Not really, because even if the knight goes here, I can just take. However, it does invite the queen in, so maybe I get castled first. But I mustn't forget, I'm really bad at for doing this. Forgetting that my piece is under attack and then going to do something else and then losing the piece. I need to remember that my queen is under attack and I need to do something about it. I'm going to move it here. Am I? No, I'm going to move it here. I've got potentially takes with check. I think they saw that. I'm going to castle. Then I'm going to pull back. Then I'm going to attack the knight. This is defended. And I'm going to capture the knight, threatening the queen and the rook, and also protecting. Up 4 points of material, I should say. Opponent is having a think. Clock is more or less even. Let's see what they do here. They abandon the game. I will take that. I think I was winning by a fair margin anyway at that point. Let's see at the analysis. 88.7%. 2 great moves, 4 best moves. Played again as if it was a 1250. Opponent is 600. Let's have a quick look at the review. Book. Excellent. Best. Blunder from them. I was obviously going to recapture that. Best. Excellent. Apparently that was an inaccuracy, but no, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. Castling is a safe thing to do. They kick, and then obviously I fork their rook and queen. Shall we play one more? Or am I pushing my luck? Let's play one more. Make it 3 in a row, hopefully. Got the black pieces this time from a 5-10 from Colombia. Let's try a Caro Khan. They're going to do the advance. They are going to do the advance. We're going to do the Botvinnik Car's defense. And they actually take, which is interesting. I think that's a bad move from them because I can push here, I think, and recapture this. Or if they push here, I can capture with the knight. They decide to defend, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's an even trade. Shall I do that? Yeah, let's give it a try. Or is it an even trade actually? Because once I recapture, they recapture. No, it's not an even trade. What am I talking about? However, this pawn is now hanging, so I will do that. And this pawn is also hanging. They throw in a check, which is easily blocked. This doesn't work because the knight holds the bishop. If they recapture, I will recapture with queen. Will I? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll use the knight. Okay, are we going to have a queen trade here? This now works if they don't recapture. That's a shame that I missed that. I'm going to have to take here, otherwise I lose a rook. And I will recapture with rook. We have this move. This is hanging, but I don't really care. I'm more interested in this. This is easily blocked with this. So maybe I just develop more pieces. Or maybe I need to think about defending this piece. So they attack my bishop this time. I'll just go back. And then I'll go back again to add a defender. That wasn't defended anymore, that was the issue, wasn't it? I'm still up a point of material. I think this is a crucial point in the game where it'll go one way or another. I'll either mess up and throw the game, or I'll win. And we get another resignation, so luck seems to be on our side tonight, which I'm not complaining about whatsoever. We'll check a game review again. And, well, yeah, another solid game, playing at 84%. Really pleased with how I'm playing tonight. I played as if it was a 1200. They played as if they were 950 at 74. But just have a quick look at the review. I take these reviews now with a bit of a pinch of salt. purely because they look at moves that are like 15 moves ahead, 10 moves, 15 moves ahead, and at 500 elo nobody does that, and even at higher, even at 1000 elo, I don't think anyone really looks that far ahead. I think don't let, what's that saying? Don't let perfection become the enemy of the good, or something like that. I'm waffling. I don't really know what I'm talking about, so I'll stop. I think you'll get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Instead of chasing for perfection, just be satisfied that you're making good moves and that you're winning games. I think that's the most important thing, really. Yeah. So 3 wins in a row after a bit of a losing streak earlier today, which I won't talk about. We are back to 539, and I'll wrap it up there. And thanks very much for watching. By the way, it's a bit short notice now, but on Friday the 12th of December, I could be playing in a tournament for Blunderman. If you haven't checked out his channel, check him out. He's a chess content creator on YouTube. He's having a tournament on Friday, and I'll be in the 400 to 600 blitz category. There is someone ahead of me in the tournament who will be in that category, but if they can't do it for whatever reason, I'm the substitute. So I could be playing in the tournament on Friday, but we'll have to wait and see. But regardless, do check that out. It should be good fun. Information on it is on his YouTube channel. And also, if I don't post any more videos before, I'd like to wish everyone of my viewers a happy Christmas. And if you haven't already, please do like, comment and subscribe to my videos. I'm a fairly new content creator, so to speak, so every single like, comment and subscription is very much appreciated. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.